Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with the Skoda T45. Quite a rare tank, and in fact this vehicle is the highest expectation value as having tank at the moment in the tier 7. It has more expectation values than E25 or any other tier 7 tank. And in fact this is only one vehicle I do not have ace with, so maybe in this video we are going to get ace, you never know. So without further ado, let's go into the battle with this thing. And plus on top of that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, obviously I believe I couldn't say more enough speaking about the happy Christmas wishes for you. And once again, fellas, I wish you all the best. Let all your dreams come true, and I wish you many games without Artas, if I can say so. So yeah, let's teleport into the game, shall we? And we are back to the very first battle, fellas, and what do we have? We have Himmelsdorf. Speaking about what this tank is capable of, and is it a good vehicle or it is not a good vehicle? Well, to say that straight, fellas, I would say this tank is playable, okay? This vehicle has some bad things, for example, speed. Speed is very low on this vehicle, and this is definitely the worst part of the tank. Other than that, this vehicle has quite a bit of armor against the lower tiers, and this is very good thing, okay? This is absolutely amazing. Although, if you are having matchmaking, let's say, against the Tiger or 8015 or 122 TM, all of those vehicles are going to shred this tank like a hot knife through the butter, you know? You can't expect to have shit ton of armor, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's about it. And other than that, gun handling is actually pretty decent. It is not bad whatsoever. You can actually do bad things for the enemies if enemies are making a mistake, as with any other tank, and overall it is just average tier 7. If you want to penetrate this vehicle with your lower tiers, obviously you will need to aim for a weak spots. For example, in this kind of situation, Cupola is obviously a weak spot of this tank. Anyways, can we see the good angle for this gentleman? Oh yes, we can. Very nice. Alpha damage is 240 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 8015. Oh, this is not the tank you want to mess with. I repeat, this is not the tank you want to mess with. Okay. What is the alpha damage? 220, fellas, alpha damage. Once again, not horrible, but not great. For example, if you are going to trade against the IS, there is a humongous chance IS will show you who is the boss here, okay? So keep this in mind. That was a very nice shot for us. Beautiful. And once again, we need to be safe and we need to play well here. So what is the plan, what is the hope, and what is the dream? I would love to finish this guy off, and I think I will finish this guy off. Although it is a matter of the time whenever he will try to pull back. And I believe you are not seeing... wow. I believe you are not seeing those tanks too often in the game. At least I do not really want to believe you are seeing many of the Skoda's T45 because they are rare. And the main reason why they are rare, you can purchase this tank from the the Ranked Battle store, but in the same time, just to access Ranked Battle store, you need to pretty much complete ranked battles, if I remember this correctly, and the price for a tier 7 premium tank is quite big, okay? So without discount, I think this tank is like 12,000 bonds, where you can buy many better tanks from for the same price, and in fact one tier higher tanks, which is once again important thing to highlight and to mention, don't you think so? And by the way, this is a very horrible situation for us. It truly is. It is truly a horrible situation, and I would love to say something else, but I cannot. I think the death is coming for us, my friends. And obviously, if you are comparing this vehicle against the T29, I believe I do not really need to say T29 is the king here, right? T29 is definitely better vehicle comparing this one against the T29. By the way, at this point I definitely need to get involved here for obvious reasons, right? Hitting him in the face, that's pretty damn good. What I am the most afraid of, I am the most afraid of the crossfire, and obviously I'm in the humongous crossfire. That's okay. For a very first battle we need to accept this. There is nothing to hide in this situation. Enemy team played simply better. They controlled the hill, they controlled the cap, they controlled the middle, they controlled everything. Nothing to say, nothing to cry about, except your responsibility or your team responsibility, and let's teleport to the scoreboard. And we are back, fellas. Unlucky, we are losing the game, but I am not feeling too bad with our performance. We are top by experience, we are second by the damage, and we made 51,000 profits, which is always nice and always welcome. Okay, round 2 it is. Okay, fellas, round 2. What do we have? We have a tier 7, tier 6 matchmaking. We have 2 Jeffs. This matchmaking is obviously so much better than the previous one. One thing to highlight as well about this tank, this vehicle doesn't have a great gun depression. And this is very, very important thing to mention and very important thing to say. -5 degrees or -6 degrees, I can't remember exactly, but you will struggle to have a depression with this tank, that's a fact. And obviously this is very uncomfortable to play, especially if you have no experience how to play with the tanks which doesn't have gun depression. This is very, very important thing to highlight. Although I believe we are going to make this game work, and I believe we are going to score at least 3,000 combined. This is the plan. So first things first, obviously we want to find gentlemen who are making one or another mistake, and I think we found one. This is a very good shot. And now if he doesn't have repairs, obviously he has repairs, but that's okay. All we need to do, we need to wait here. We need to wait until they will mess up. Wow, that was something unreal. Ooh, fellas. Look at this beauty. This is completely fine. We are going to get involved here. We are going to get involved here. That's it. This cover 1S is our meatball, okay? He cannot do absolutely anything here, and we are going to claim his life like there is no tomorrow. And in fact, I have a feeling they might actually bring us... this battle could even bring us ace of this game. I know, Skill, how dare you to say before it happened, but this is very, very possible, fellas. This is truly very possible. I was trying to aim for a track, but hashtag never lucky, and I'm not going to stop. I am actually going to be a bit more involved here. I blocked our Cromwell. I did not did this on purpose, okay? I did not did this on purpose. Okay, this is a great start, fellas. I am very, very happy with this. I think we did a good stuff. And all we need to do, we need to keep it up. That's all we need to do. At this point, I would love to see this Asterva sitting somewhere here. But they do not have anyone. That's sad. Unfortunately, I bounced to the Leo, but this is alright. And you know what? I think we are moving aggressively. I think I am sure what do I want to do. So, since enemy team has no team whatsoever, we are going to be involved just like this. I know how risky it is. I am very, very well aware of that. This is not the first day I am playing World of Tanks, but in the same time, if I want to get a cookie, if I want to get reward, we need to get involved. This T29 is going to be the next victim for us, and there is a humongous chance we are going to beat the living crap out of him from this position right there. But before that, I want to simply punish this Leo if I have a chance to do so. Luckily for us, we have a chance to do so. Good. And how about this T29? Now look. This T29 is sitting in definitely open field, so all we need to do, we need to say Zdarov, and we need to keep beating the living crap out of him. I know I am sitting in kind of open field, but it is it doesn't really matter whatsoever, okay? There is no need for us to save hit points at this point because it is a game over. This is World of Tanks in 2021 or slash 2022. Okay. Let's see. Where is the Panther and A44? Okay, Panther is sitting over there. Whoa! Cromwell, we have very friendly Cromwell, don't we? Okay, bonus. Let's hit bonus in the face. That's very, very nice. And now all we need to do, we need to keep making pressure through the open field. This is definitely not ace. In order to get ace with this vehicle, I would say you need to get like 4,000 to 5,000 damage. I know it sounds ludicrous. I know it sounds very hard and everything. And in a way, it is, to be fair with you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. In a way, it is. It is not so simple and it is not so easy, but it is the case with many tanks which you can buy from the ranked store. For example, another comparison is Charlie Magner, right? That tank has the same situation as this tank does. Expectation values are out of this world to get Mark of Excellence or to get Ace itself. So yeah, this is how we are finishing everything. Not bad whatsoever. I'm actually happy with this performance. Obviously now you will see either second class, either first class. Since we are playing against the tier 6, this could be even first class. So let's see. Fingers crossed. I repeat, fellas, fingers crossed. We have a first class. It's not ace. Don't even expect that. Don't even expect ace. Ha 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 ha. It doesn't make any sense. 1,300 base experience ace. It doesn't make any sense. Skill, why you are saying it doesn't make any sense? Let me teleport into the yesterday's score, shall we? And we are back, fellas. I really want to share this with you. For example, this is like pretty much the same score I had in mines with a Skoda, and I got 1.2 base experience and it was the first class. Now, obviously, we have 3,000 base experience, but I did not, I haven't had many kills or something, but you know what? No complaints, no regrets. Yesterday, probably it wasn't my day whatsoever. Anyways, look at this beauty, fellas. 200,000 profits and the last tank, which we got ace on. So now if we are paying attention at the scoreboard, we aced every single tank, if I'm not mistaken, I have access to. We cannot get more aces. Every single vehicle has the ace Vanker. Every single tank, fellas. Nice. That's a lovely day. That's a lovely day, fellas. Anyways, let's go for one more game and let's teleport into the action. And we are in the round number 3. Okay. This is obviously so much harder than the previous battles because we are fighting against the tier 7s, tier 9s. So we are bottom tier in this situation, but you know, what can you do about this? I truly do not want to go into the heavy line. If I would play with E75 all day long, I would try to make pressure like this or like this, or whatever other tier 9 tank. But with this vehicle, we cannot afford this, fellas. There is no way we can do something for E75. One more thing to highlight about this vehicle, fellas, penetration of this tank gold rounds is not bad, but the shell velocity, 600 meters per second, it is very, very low shell velocity. It truly is. So this is not the tank with which you want to spam a gold ammunition. Yeah, you should have a couple of the gold rounds just in case if someone is, you know, messing up or someone is trying to let's say, beat the living crap out of you. I'm speaking about the very, very well armored tanks, but other than that, you don't really need to think about spamming gold. And I know it is a situation, for example, with a Tiger. With a Tiger 1, it is kind of beneficial to go with a full golden APCRs, right? It truly is. But this tank is not the one, fellas. This tank is not the one. That was a bad aim by me, nothing what I can change about this, and now we will try to beat the living crap out of this hotkeys. This is a very horrible situation for us, honestly, it truly is. We are losing this game by many hit points already, which is obviously no bueno, and we do not want to see this, but that's what we have. And at this point, all we need to do, we need to wait until someone will make a mistake. And this gentleman, he is having a good time, he's enjoying himself, he's playing with his EBR, and he is saying, this is exactly what he is saying. And at this point, I believe it is clear we lost this battle. And I can tell you one thing, fellas, whenever you are bottom tier, you shouldn't be so upset about a situation like this. There is simply nothing to do for you. What do you expect to do as a bottom tier tank? We truly do not have that much responsibility on our shoulders, and we are feeling relatively fine, even though we are losing this game. You know, you can't win them all. It is impossible, fellas. I would understand if you are playing chess, you know, where you are playing 1 against 1, and your thinking, your experience, your game matters. In this situation, when you are playing 1 against 15, or I supposed to say not 1 against 15, but 15 against 15, you are only a small part of the team, you know. It's not like you are, it is not like you are the only one who can do something in the game. And at the time I am making recording, it is Christmas period of time, right? This is a fresh video. I lately woke up, right? And that's what we have, right? People are having a good time with their families. Maybe they drank 1 shot or 2 shots of vodka, and they are enjoying themselves shooting tank or 2, right? And there is nothing bad about it, fellas. And there is nothing bad about it. Obviously, I am aware of that. In the best case scenario, we are going to have the 1000 damage in this game, maybe, if I am lucky. That's about it. This is as much as we are going to get in this battle. And once again, I am not complaining about this. I am feeling extremely well, and I know this is as much as we are going to get. So there is no need to cry in the corner, and there is no need to complain about the current situation, right, fellas? There is no need, fellas. Good pre-aim by us. And once again, we are last force here to defeat. And obviously, fellas, obviously we are going to take one for the team, and this is going to be a game over, my friends. It is undoubtedly going to be a game over. That's okay. I am feeling alright. Once again, I am very, very well aware of the current situation. We are feeding this E75, who is having absolutely amazing kick-ass matchmaking for himself, and that's okay. There is nothing bad about it, fellas. There is nothing bad about it. And in the end of the day, actually, we farmed quite a bit. At least I cannot complain about our performance and what we have done. Good. 1,700 damage. We saved this as much as we physically and possibly could. And it was extremely good game by the enemy team. They did everything properly. They secured 1-2 line, and they secured the 8-9-0 line. So they pushed like this, and our team unfortunately had no chance to do anything against enemy great play. So congratulations. So in the end of the day, we did 1,700 damage, and the funnest part of all this, by being bottom tier Kaku, we are second by the damage, and we we are first by experience. Great play overall, and speaking about our performance, we got ourselves 2.1 thousand damage and 200 assisting damage. This is completely fine, and this is alright. The most important thing, we aced our last tank we needed to get ace on. That's about it. So fellas, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and hopefully you have seen the tank which you never seen before, aka Skoda T45. And once again, I wish you happy holidays, happy new year and everything, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.